everyone, welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars out, no doubt will have an impact on this game.
You have 2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
And now the Los Angeles starters. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Suns, Bradley Beal's out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Dunn in at the 3. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Well, the last 4 years have been a wild ride in Phoenix.
Let's talk about it, BA. 2021, up 2-0 in the finals, lose the series. 2022, win 64 games, look like a juggernaut, get bounced in the second round. 2023, new owner and the KD trade. 2024, swept in the first round. A crazy stretch.
Doncic, good.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Durant, pass to Beal. Jones with the ball, up and over Doncic. Jones misses. And he's going for the oop here. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Beal. Dunn outside. Now here's Beal. Fires for 3. Durant, no good. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Pass to Jones. It's Beal on the wing. And he buries his first look.
Boy, when Beal's effective inside, he can change the tenor of the game for his team.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to review the game plan. And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. And Phoenix has possession. They trail by 6. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Reeves finds James. Double team on James. 5 on the clock. Doncic, no good. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Suns trail by 6. Outside Jones. Durant inside, working on Hachimura, and the layup is good off the glass.
You love the efficiency of that play. Kevin Durant on the interior. Yes, sir.
Hachimura, the pass to James. The bank shot, no good. The Suns have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Durant. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Durant's got 9.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
And slam dunk by James.
LeBron James goes high in the air, and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to end.
.27 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
They've got Nick Richards. Kevin Durant is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Lee in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Durant. He's got 11. And it's Connect with a rebound. Vincent, right side. Good work defensively by Richards. And so Morris will bring it up for the Suns. 6-point game. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. And so it's an underrated advantage, BA.
Here's Connect. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Launches a 3. Left side, Finney-Smith. Outside, Reeves. The 3 is up. Drains the triple.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And the foul on Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul. Martin, he's checked in for Phoenix. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Vincent. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Morris. Now here's Martin. Left side, Durant. Back to O'Neal to stop the run. Doncic pulls down the board. Los Angeles leading by 11. And there's the lob. Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
For Phoenix, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Here's Durant. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
And Doncic launches from deep. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. Pass to Durant. Here's Plumlee. Jones from outside. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Now here's Doncic. He's got 7. The offensive rebound. And here's Connect outside. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Martin. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A different look for Phoenix. Dunn comes in for Durant, and it's Bradley Beal in for Martin. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. James passes to Reeves. Screen by James. And here's Hayes. Outside Vanderbilt. Three-pointer. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Outside O'Neal. Jones, the pass to Plumlee. Ooh, dismissed. They recover it. Pass to Beal. 5 to shoot. Blocked again! And he recovers it. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just make the extra pass.
And more often than not, the right guys are getting fed.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And the bucket is good. Looking at lineups around the league, Graham, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Doncic outside. And Luka cashes in from long distance.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. But Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Pass to Jones. Vanderbilt against Durant. The Lakers with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Vanderbilt with a screen. James with the ball. Picked up by Plumlee. Takes a three. And LeBron James gets the three. James has got 15 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Back to Durant. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
The answer from Kevin Durant, not having any of it.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Durant, the pass to Dunn. Jones feels it out for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Jones against Doncic. Lets the three fly, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jarrett Vanderbilt. That's foul number 2 for him. Phoenix making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Hachimura's checked in. Here's Beal. Rebound, the Lakers. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's James on the assist by Doncic. James has got 19 points. To halt the run, and all around the rim that time before dropping.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Doncic, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Hachimura outside. Screen by James. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Oh, Durant with a steal. Jones from outside. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Jones has got 5 now.
What a smart player Tyus Jones is. He knows when to seize his opportunities.
Inside, Hachimura. And the shot goes down. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
James with the ball. O'Neal covers. Count that bucket.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Pass to O'Neal. Beal surveying the D from the arc. Rebounded by LeBron.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Back to Doncic. Over Jones. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Los Angeles leading by 18. They've got Kevin Durant, Cody Martin is out there with Monte Morris. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Richards in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Picked his pocket. He's got a clear path. And slam dunk by James.
That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
Set it up.
The Suns shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Durant against James. Three-pointer off the mark.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Vincent outside. Pass to connect. Launches it. The shot no good.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Offensive rebound. Martin misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
For three, James. O'Neal pulls it in. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Lakers lead by 22. Throws it up high. And slam dunk by James.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. Beal, he's checked in for Martin. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morris. Here's Phoenix. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
The instincts of KD on display right there. He sees the entire floor. I think it's an underrated aspect of his game.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
The Suns have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Back to Dunn. Pass to Beal. Here's the three. Sinks the tray.
Well, some guys over the course of their career just keep developing, and Bradley Beal came in as a sweet shooter, and he continues to do it.
Hachimura with a screen on Jones. And it's Doncic missing. Suns trail by 19.
Lakers foul.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, number 23.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Here's Durant. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Durant's got 23.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
From deep, here's Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James. And the Lakers lead by 20. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Jones. Dunn outside. Now here's Plumlee. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Greg?
You know, BA, a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Rui Hachimura, 2 shots.
And he drops it first.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting, obviously of huge value in the modern game.
The Suns making a switch here. Richards is checked in.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
A nice shot by Morris.
You love the aggressive play inside from Monte Morris.
Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Now James. He's covered by O'Neal. Martin outside. Here's Morris. Back to Martin. And here's O'Neal. Hachimura covering. Basket's good.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
18 feet out. Yep, it's good.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking a challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.